Yeah, Rasayana has a clear meaning in the philosophy and methodology and process of Ayurveda. So, Rasayana, Rasam meaning basically liquid, Ayanam meaning process or movement. So, the body comprises, the physiological process are facilitated by the movement of some liquid. There are so many liquids in the body. Initially, the very clear liquid of the blood, then the cerebrospinal fluid, the fluid circulating inside the skull, then the lymphatic fluid. There's a white colored fluid just under the skin. Then there are the general water content in the various cells of the body, and then the liquids inside the eye, like the aqueous humor and the vitreous humor, then the liquids of the various saliva and other enzymes and the hydrochloric acid, and so many liquids. I just told that about 75% of the body contains liquid factors. So these liquids are rasas. Rasa meaning basically, let's say, differential nature of the liquid. Rasayanas are certain herbal preparations that will facilitate the movement or the flow of the varied kinds of liquids. Certain rasayanas will work on certain liquids only, and certain rasayanas would work on some other liquid. Some of the rasayanas work exclusively on the liquid inside the brain, the cerebrospinal fluid. Okay? So they are the rasayanas. Okay. So in that sense, almost all food the human beings take are kind of rasayanas, because they are providing the resource, they are functioning to the servicing of the rasayanas. If you don't take food, you will die. The system will get various illnesses. Okay. Like there are foods that will work on, like the modern science has discovered, which will help the blood purifying, then the liquids being created, and so on and so forth. Okay? So all foods are, let us say, rasayana only in a way. But in Ayurveda, rasayanas are specifically for, at a higher order level, the liquids of the body will be made relatively pure, because this quality of the liquids get affected by the lifestyle and the kind of food materials and the kind of emotions and the kind of activities and etc. Of people, because they do not know what exactly the required movements of the body, like the cat knows or the rat knows or the dog knows or the bird knows. So rasayanas are that.
Okay.
But the body will function, whatever be the rasas, or whether the rasas are kind of corrupted or the flow movements are not okay, because the body has a certain power to survive. With all kinds of damages, it will work for some time. But basically the food you eat, okay, provides the basic orbit of rasayanas. But the rasayanas of Ayurveda was on the highest orbit, the highest level. That's why we make rasayanas. We make rasayanas that will work on the central nervous system. We work rasayanas that will work on the various systems of the body, like the digestive system, the muscular system, the circulatory system, the hormone system, then the urinary system or the elimination system and things like that. Yeah. Sri Siddhamodam works on the body systems, whereas Ashtamangala Hridam or Sarasada Hridam or Sarasada works on the rasayanic process of the central nervous system.
And therefore it's better that every human being takes the rasayana, right?
Yeah, definitely. Every standard human being should be definitely taking rasayanas. Like everybody has to eat food. Why do they eat food? For energy, for their work, for their sustenance. So this is sustaining the body at a higher order, like the cat's body, like human, and servicing the body at a higher order. But majority of human beings, the normal distribution, they don't need this, because like in the case of everything, everybody does not sing. Even among singers, there are great singers, there are great dancers, there are great performers in various fields of art, sport, literature, even ordinary work, there are even good masons and poor masons. Okay. In every work, in every function, you can see that great to the stupidity, range of activities, knowings and doings and state of beings of human entities. So, let us say Rasayanas are for those who want to choose. I would say the genius choice to exist at a higher order level. Just like that. What I call autotelic. Just like that, they love to be in that higher state. For them only Rasayanas are actually required. For the great majority, Rasayanas are not required, because the great majority, by their mental traps of centricity and conformity and living in accordance with the society, fulfilling the peripheral requirements of existence, what they are going to do with the Rasayanic body and Rasayanic mind and Rasayanic intellect and Rasayanic spirit? They have nothing to do. So basically Rasayanas are therefore for that mystic level, that Rishi level existence or maintenance of the body. So the Rasayanic processes are the nature process in the human body. So the entire human body is working by 100% the processes in the nature. I mean the processes given to the nature of the human body. Like the process of the cat, in the cat's body, or in the bird's body, or in the elephant's body, or in the plant's body, or in the body of the planet Earth itself. So similarly, there are processes in the human body also. So which are facilitated by items taken from the nature process. I mean from the nature. With the food materials, they are all items taken from the nature only. From rice to wheat to potatoes to vegetables to oils to whatever it is, in whatever form we may convert it. All of them are primarily from nature process. They are made by the help of nature process, like heat, water, treatment and things like that. Okay. Nothing is man's, in that sense, real creations or anything. Everything is taken from the nature process. Everything is processed by the nature process. Everything is getting into the final form by the nature process. And it is consumed for sustaining the nature process of the body, and it works in the body by the nature process. 100% of everything is nature process only.
Okay.
And Rasayanas are certain what you call specific forms of nature process facilitating preparations. That's all.